I was already in the ballroom before she noticed me. Chandeliers throwing gold across the marble, champagne flutes catching light like glass weapons. She stood on stage, draped in silver silk, the crowd feeding off her every word. Then she saw me. Her voice faltered, just for a heartbeat. I smiled. It was enough. There was a time I would have died for her. We were inseparable growing up, sisters by blood, partners by choice. I gave her the keys to my company when I left to have my son. I trusted her to protect it the way I would. But trust is a currency, and she spent every coin. The first crack came quiet. A client called me instead of her. They mentioned changes in leadership. The second crack hit harder. An email, forwarded to me by mistake, where she signed my name to a contract I'd never approved. Then came the shatter. A message on my husband's phone. Her perfume on his shirt. 2 betrayals in one breath. I could have confronted them, screamed, burned it all down in the heat of that moment. But rage burns fast. Revenge, real revenge, requires patience. So I vanished. To them, it looked like I broke. I let the divorce roll through quietly. I let her take the company without a fight. I even let her petition for custody of my son. I let her believe she'd won. In the silence, I rebuilt. I learned every weakness in her business, every investor she lied to, every bribe she paid to bury the lawsuits, every hotel she checked into with my ex. I wasn't collecting proof. I was building a weapon. And the gala tonight was the perfect stage. I arrived early, in black. I didn't approach her. I didn't speak to anyone. I just handed the AV technician a flash drive and said, "Play this when I signal." He didn't ask questions. She started her speech, thanking investors, bragging about expansions, smiling that polished smile she'd practiced since we were girls in front of the bathroom mirror. When the applause swelled, I stepped forward. No rush, no hesitation. Our eyes locked. I raised my glass and tilted it just enough for the technician to see. The lights dimmed. The screen behind her flickered. 3 minutes. That's all it took to end her. First clip, her signing falsified documents. Second, her whispering bribes into a banker's ear. Third, hotel surveillance of her and my ex, dates overlapping with board meetings she claimed to attend. Gasps from the crowd. Chairs scraping. Investors muttering. The final scene froze on her face, laughing as she told someone she'd take the company, take the man, and then take the kid, because winning is everything. The room went dead silent. I didn't look at the screen. I looked at her. Her silver silk was wilting under sweat. Her lips trembled. Her eyes darted toward the exits, toward the people slipping away from her table. She knew it was over before the lights came back up. Security moved toward the stage, not for me, for her. 2 lawsuits were already filed and waiting to be served. 3 investors had been prepped to withdraw funding the second the video ended. And the custody petition? Dead. Her own words had seen to that. As they let her out, she turned, searching my face for something. Anger, gloating, regret. I gave her none. I didn't need to raise my voice or explain myself. Everything I wanted her to feel was already there, written across her collapsing world. I stayed until the last champagne glass stopped trembling on the tables, until the murmurs faded into nothing. Then I walked out, my heels echoing in the empty hall. People think revenge feels like fire, but it's colder than that, sharper. It's the stillness after a storm, when you're the only one left standing. She stole my company. She slept with my husband. She tried to take my son. Now she has nothing. And me? I have everything back, plus the satisfaction of knowing she saw it fall second by second and knew exactly whose hand pushed it.